Pillars for change. We must act on our knowledge and turn it into wisdom. Good morning. We have a woodpecker right over here talking to us. Probably going to be beating on the rain gutter here in a minute. I'm here to bring a connection to nature, to bring a connection to source, and to bring a connection to community. And I welcome you. You watch these videos because you do desire positive transformational change in your life. And here at the LWN Foundation, that's what we do. We're bringing you this connection. We're going to be talking about the pillars for change this morning. Are you ready for change? Are you ready for something positive in your life? There's 3 pillars of change. This morning, I was listening to a video by Tom Bilyeu, and he was interviewing Jewel. She has a brand new book out, and I'm very excited. I can't wait to get it, called Never Broken. She's a very intelligent woman. She went through some very difficult times in her life. She was out on her own at 15 years old. Some of you may or may not know her. She is a very popular singer. She's also comes from a family of homesteaders. They have a reality TV show up in Alaska. She comes from Homer, Alaska. And she went through some very difficult times, but she became a very wise woman. And I was just connected to her in her talking about the transformational change that she went through in her life. So I want to share with you, there are 3 pillars, according to Jewel, for change. Okay? They are transformation, transmutation, and transcendence. Now, the transformational part of it is giving form to the things that we see. And we're identifying, where do we want to go? What do we want to do? And so that's the part that is the transformational part, is having that intention. And the transmutation part of this is actually the part where we take action. We take action on our intentions to start manifesting them in our life. And the transcendence part of it is the initiation of the energy and using this intention to achieve our goals. Now, you'll hear me talk about action, not words. It does take action to manifest the things that we want to have in our life. But it all starts with that thought. Thoughts are creative. Thoughts and thinking have energy. And when we realize that we are worthy of achieving any of our goals, I mean, I honestly know, well, I know it for myself. I want you to know it for you, that when we change our thinking and forgive ourselves for the past, recognize that those situations happened actually to strengthen us, for us to learn something from it, that we created honestly and had a part. We might not have created all of it, but then we're affected by it. And so because we were affected by it, we can do one of 2 things. We can either let it bring us down and feel victimized by it, and let it control our lives and our thinking, which 9 times out of 10 will be negative. Or why me? Not so much do I concentrate on the why anymore, because I just recognized it had to happen for a reason so that I could learn from it. And when I look for the positive in it and accept it for what it is, whether it's good or bad, and be in this state like Jewel talks about of observation instead of judgment, it takes on a whole new picture. So we need to forgive not only ourselves if we feel less than or not worthy, but we also need to forgive the person who transgressed against us. Now, for myself, I have a higher power. That higher power is God. I believe in Jesus. I believe that Jesus did die for our sins on the cross. I also know that he's an example of how to live a good life. And so that's why he's my role model. If you don't believe in my Jesus, that's okay. At the LWN Foundation, we are a nonprofit foundation. We don't judge religion, race, anything. We are not discriminating against anybody for your beliefs. As a matter of fact, we want to learn and grow from the community how we can better serve you. And this morning, we're just talking about making the decision to be happier. And it takes different stages. And it's not necessarily always happening on our timeline. We have to be patient. But it can be achieved through a healthy routine. And that's what we do here. The healthy routine for myself is this. I get up early. I got up a little bit late this morning, actually, which created a situation, amazingly, that I ran a few minutes behind. But that's okay, because it was important for me to write these things down, to have notes when I stepped out here to make sure that I didn't miss something, so that I could get the message across of this. You have seeds of greatness within you. All you have to do is nurture them with a healthy routine. When we get into a healthy routine, all of a sudden things are going to change. You must forgive yourself for the things that happened in the past. You must recognize that you are worthy of whatever you choose to have, and that you have to release these self-limiting thoughts. And when you do, it opens you up to the opportunity for this transitional change. That is the chapter of the book that I wrote in Transformational Change, 11 Insights to Strengthen Your Resolve. So, the routine for me is this. I always start with gratitude. Every morning, I've caught myself literally almost getting out of bed before I say this prayer of gratitude. I thank my higher power for the fact I'm alive, because there was a lot of days I didn't even want to be alive. I really wasn't looking forward to the day, and I really wasn't happy with myself. And I recognize that still, and I'm sure I know there's still things that I carry around that are holding me back. But that's why I do these videos, because it helps to reinforce exactly where I want to be in my life. And that's the consistency part. So the consistency is, before I get out of bed, I say a prayer of gratitude, thanking God for another day, allowing him to allow myself to learn and to grow and to become a better person. And then I put positive information, just like I did this morning with this Tom Bilyeu Impact Theory video with Jewel, who just resonated with me about the transformational change and her wisdom. I just posted a picture of this owl, this eastern screech owl, Think wisely. That's what we need to do, is think wisely and use our experiences as the teacher of wisdom. You can do it. I'm doing it. Do it with me. And thank you for joining me. This is the opportunity for the connection to nature too. I've got birds flying around. The woodpeckers right over here. I think. If I can just start this video earlier, we have a whole flock of parrots. Manny Laverty, he just posted up this picture. It has a quick video of a parrot. Love them. They head out pretty early while it's still dark. So we got a bird over here. I'm going to try and get him into the picture here for us. He's just sitting right here behind this tree. Oh, he just flew over us. Okay. So, all right. Bring that back. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to welcome in a brand new day. We're going to go out here. We're going to watch this sun coming up. We're going to enjoy the view. Listen to the birds singing to us. I'm going to acknowledge some of the comments. I want you to know how much I truly appreciate the fact that you're watching this video. I want you to share this video out with your friends. Please do that. Send the message of light, which is hope and love. That's what we are trying to get the point across. Love ourselves, love our neighbors, love our enemies even. Forgive the people that have done the bad stuff against us so that we can be better people. This world needs us, and it needs us so much right now. It does. Social distancing. It's social gathering now. It's just done maybe in a different format, and that's okay. We will get back to normal. Oh, so-called normal. The world will never be the same, ever, after this coronavirus. Ever, never. It's helped us to be able to get closer in some relationships, do things that we didn't get done before, have quality time with our friends and family, think outside the box, come up with new answers, new ideas, new opportunities for us. Or it's caused us to be sad, depressed, and unhappy. I want you to be happy. It's okay. Use this as the opportunity for this transformational change that makes your life better. It can be done. But I can talk about it. But you know what? I can't do it for you. You have to want it yourself. And that's one of the criteria of our thinking at the LWN Foundation is we try and be that resource platform for positive transformational change, but we can't do it for anybody. And we will help the willing. We will go out of our way to help the willing. But if you're not willing to do it, and you don't believe in it, and you don't think you can do it, then my opinion is nothing's going to change. You have to want it. And if you want it, that's the beginning of the intention, and then you just start working it from there. So let's go out. Let's watch this sun coming up. Let's welcome in this brand new day. I want you to know how much I appreciate you. I didn't really finish on my routine, but I did give you the crux of it. Gratitude, positive information into my brain, motivational, spiritual, inspirational. What else? Then I prepare for this broadcast, and then I do this broadcast. Then I go on about my day. But what I've done is I've tried to set up or stage my day for positivity, for gratitude, for just learning and growing. I hear that woodpecker over there somewhere. I'm trying to locate him for us. I'm not seeing exactly where he's at. I don't know why he's not doing that on a tree. You know, they do that so they put holes in the bark so they can get the bugs in the tree. That's what they're doing. But he's not going to have so much luck with the metal gutters. Okay. So it's a beautiful morning. It's kind of cool. It's like, wow, I'm just really enjoying the fact that it's a little bit cool, because normally it's super hot. It is getting super hot, by the way, during the daytime. So, all right, let's just do this. The sun is coming up. It is a beautiful morning here in Sarasota, Florida. I'm just going to set the camera right here. Sun's coming. I'm enjoying my day so far. Really been learning a lot. And that's what it is for me, honestly. It is about the opportunity to learn, to grow. So I want to also right now acknowledge all of the people that have gone to our website, www.lwnfoundation.org, and taken a look at that. We have an e-commerce store too. We've got some products up in that store. We got some things that will help to boost your immune system. We've got some t-shirts. We're working on making it better. We'll get it. We will. It's just one step at a time. So we're working on that store. We're putting blogs up. We're trying to give good information there. So that is www.lwnfoundation.org. Now, I talked about the health and wellness because it is, in fact, Health and Wellness Wednesday today. And tonight, you've got to join me. It is my Get to Know. It's Health and Wellness Wednesday. Get to know Dr. Jenny. Dr. Jenny Wilkins, she's been on my show a few times. She sure has. And she is so smart. She's just so smart. And she's going to be helping us with respect to the things that we can do to help nurture our mind, our body, and our soul. And that's at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time tonight. And if you can't make the live, that's understandable. But if you can make the replay, do that, because every time she's on, she gives us so much information. It's incredible, that can help us in our daily life. And 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, get to know Dr. Jenny. She was voted, nominated, is 2019 Naturopath of the Year. She makes all of her stuff. The products that you see in that store are all compounded right here. They're all natural. They're all organic. No, they're not cheap, but it is an investment in your health, in your life. You know, it's my alternative to health insurance, to be honest to goodness, because I am trying to take care of my health right now. So we'll be talking about health and wellness tonight. Join us. Friday, Emmanuel. He goes by Manny as well. I prefer to call him Emmanuel, Son of God. He and I will be doing a town hall about 7:30 as well. Tomorrow morning, of course, I'll be back. We're going to be talking about gratitude. I started saying thank you to everybody for liking the LWN Foundation page on Facebook, for going to the website. Please go to our YouTube. We're trying to build up our subscriber base there as well. And that gives you the opportunity to be able to watch these videos on your time. And to be able to, just like I did this morning, I didn't even get through that whole video this morning. It's about an hour. I got to the 30-minute mark and I had to stop, because that 30-minute mark took me about an hour and a half because I had to stop, back up, listen, stop, back up, listen, write notes, because I was learning so much. So that's what the YouTube is great for. Hopefully Emmanuel's with us. You can put that link in there. It is the LWN Foundation. You can plug in Stephen Smith SRQ, STEPHEN SMITH SRQ. That'll get it. The LWN Foundation will get it. We also have the channel that's been there forever for us since I started broadcasting, _Live with Nature channel. Got about 180 videos on there. I think we got about 30 videos on the LWN. On my personal page, Stephen Smith, on YouTube, got, I think, 40 or so. Check it out, please, and subscribe and tap that bell. We appreciate you. We do for that. So, I want to acknowledge some of the viewers right now. I really appreciate the fact that you're taking time. Devin Verizzo, local friend here. Whether you think you can, he says, or whether you think you cannot, you're correct, by Henry Ford. And this is so true. That statement is, if you don't think you can do it, it sure ain't going to happen, correct? That's correct, Devin. So if you believe it, you have to have undeniable faith in your intention and visualize it already achieved, and then start working on the reverse engineering. What steps do I need to take? And if you don't know the steps, hey, send us a message, send us an email, admin@lwnfoundation.org. Reach out to the people that do know the answer. I'll tell you, if I don't know an answer, I'm going to try and get the answer for you as best as I can. That's how it works for me. Because I don't know everything. But I know a lot of people that know more than me, and that's what I did, and that's where I'm leading right now. Hey, surround yourself with the people you want to be like. And when you do that, and they know things that you don't, guess what? You get to learn more. So thank you for that comment. Appreciate you on that one, Devin. He also says, or a whole bunch of business models, and if you'll be happy, it's okay. Home business now has never been better. And he's speaking of his own reality. And I know that he's working on a bunch of stuff. It is the new normal, thanks, Devin, with this pandemic. Things are never going to be the same, but they're going to certainly be the opportunity for us to get more dynamic, find new things, find new passions, find new ways to if it's working and you have to work, that new job or something, new people, new friends, all kinds of stuff. So Manny, thank you, Manny. Emmanuel, I love to call him Emmanuel personally. I call him Manny because, I love him. But every time we choose our past over our present, we stop our future from being great. And I made this comment last night when I was watching this video. And they were talking, we were talking about vortexes and different stuff. We were talking about, not giving up. And coming from a guy that gave up a lot in the past in my life. And I made the comment, quitters don't win, and winners don't quit. Well, I didn't see anybody like that, because maybe it was a little bit hard for them. Because you know what? This is the other part of it, and I thought about it this morning. Quitters don't win because they're not achieving their goal. They gave up on it before they might have given up on it literally 5 minutes before all of a sudden this breakthrough was going to happen, or this opportunity was going to land in their laps. It's like, okay, wow, if you quit, you'll never know it. But if you don't quit, even if you make a mistake trying to get to that point, and you get back up and you keep on moving forward and use that as a learning experience, guess what happens? You might achieve that goal. Not even might. If you really go after it, you'll have it. But you have to get back up and keep on going, and that's why winners don't quit. They get knocked down. They make mistakes, just like I have, but we get back up and keep going forward. But if you just stop, you might never, ever see that opportunity. You will never see the opportunity that you were going after happen. Sometimes it takes a long time. All right, Charlie Lou, thank you so very much for joining as well. Manny has got the website up there, LWN Foundation. Check it out, please. We really appreciate you, lwnfoundation.org. We've got live streams. I also want you to go up to YouTube, the LWN Foundation. We've also got LWN _Live with Nature channel. I've also got Stephen Smith, STEPHEN Smith. You can put in the hashtag, try it. Go to Google. I want you to go to Google. I want you to put in hashtag Stephen Smith SRQ. STEPHENSMITH SRQ. I want you to do it and see what comes up. I promise you a bunch of stuff is going to come up. You're going to be amazed at how much stuff is out there that I've created. So, and I want you to see it because I want you to use some of it to apply to your life and help you achieve your dreams and goals. So Devin also says there's two ways to live, as if nothing is a miracle or as everything is a miracle. And that's Albert Einstein. And if we just enjoy whatever happens, good, bad, or indifferent, it could be that opportunity. Sandy Jew from Australia, thank you for joining us. Manny tells us the world as we have created it is a process of our thinking, because thought is creative. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. And that's Albert Einstein. He's popular this morning. I'll tell you what, he was super, super smart. Super smart, and he dealt with a whole lot of stuff. People thought he was crazy. He might have been a little bit whacked, but you know what? So what? I was a little whacked too, you know? A lot of people can be like that, but they can be also very dynamic. And when we embrace the fact of who we are for what we are and that it's not bad, all of a sudden it becomes good. And guess what happens? We start loving ourselves. It's a beautiful thing. I want you to love yourself if you don't already. And if you do love yourself, I want you to love yourself more. More. We all want more. Rachel Johnson, she helps us in the administration end, being the secretary for the LWN Foundation, and we appreciate her help with this. And she manages our Life Begins When You Start Living Facebook group as well. We have a group there of very supportive people. You can certainly join that group too. Ruben Lowing, he is a veteran. He is awesome. Thank you for your service to our country, Ruben. And thank you for the awesome videos that you produce. He's got a YouTube channel as well. He is a great man, and I sincerely appreciate his support too as well. Robert Shallow, it looks like, is with us. I was talking about Jewel Devon, correct? Genie in a Bottle, Jewel. Oh, no, I'm talking about Jewel, who is one of the top pop artists out there, okay? She just released a book, and I just learned a whole lot from that woman. Wow. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate your sharing. Wait, who? Yeah, Jewel. Look her up. Jewel on Facebook. I looked at her Facebook. I liked it this morning, and I'm following it now. I'm going to buy her book. She is a very wise woman. And she has a heck of a story. I'm just glad that she's still around and that she has turned her adversity into her strength. And she shares that with us. That's what we were talking about this morning, the pillars of strength, the transformation, the transmutation, and the transcendence. If you're just joining us, go back and watch this replay. You can hear about those things, and I plan to do more on this particular topic. It's quite involved. All right, so everybody, I really appreciate you. Now, if we're not friends, I'm just going to bring this down because it is important. Hey, if we're not already connected on Facebook or we're not connected on YouTube, let's connect, okay? I am Stephen Smith, SRQ, STEPHENSMITH, SRQ, okay? Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, it's Stephen Smith. That is with a PH, by the way, the proper way to spell Stephen. No, my really best, closest friend in the universe, his name is Stephen too, but he spells it with a V. Send me a friend request because I want to get to know you, okay? Good morning. How are you doing?
How you doing?
I'm great. Awesome.
Front to the back.
You can do anything you want. It's all good. Sweet. Okay, so that's my neighbor. I love him. Okay, so yeah, send me a friend request if we're not friends already. Absolutely do that. I'd like to get to know you better. We'd love for you to go to the website, the LWN Foundation, www.lwnfoundation.org. Go to YouTube, the LWN Foundation. Hopefully we got that link in there. Manny's going to hopefully help me out with that link. Guess what? Tonight we're talking more health and wellness. We were talking spiritual and mental health and wellness today. And tonight we'll be talking about all of it, kind of really mind, body, soul, particularly what to do to boost your immune system, because that's super important right now. We'll be talking about that and the things that you can do to try and prevent ever even coming down with any type of sickness, to be honest. It can be done, and it doesn't have to be done with big pharma. That stuff probably doesn't even, it's pretty bad from what I'm learning, right? You know, I never really did like medication. Certainly been on medications before. Yeah, because I wasn't always happy, I promise you. I was certainly depressed, and so I've been on medications, and I just hated what it did to me and the way it made me feel, versus using natural and organic stuff that God gave us to be able to use. Much better. Don't have all the side effects. Might not die because I used it, or might not go silly as a result. So I appreciate you. I always like to end with a prayer, okay? Now, if you don't happen to believe in my God and my Jesus Christ, that's okay. I don't hold it against you. I don't discriminate. I am a spiritual being having a human experience here. I am. We're all entitled to our views, and I respect yours, okay? But what we are talking about, what I am talking about, the bigger picture, is the creative thought. The universal creative flow of positivity, love, understanding, acceptance, compassion. That's the God I'm talking about. I'm talking about the God that created all this beauty and wonder around us. And I give him all of the glory and the credit. And so I'll pray now for myself as well as you and everybody, whether they're watching the video or not. Remember to share it out to your friends, please, and the groups that you belong to. Dear Lord, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for me being alive, Lord. Thank you for the viewers that are watching this video. Lord, I just want you to touch our hearts and our souls today, and to allow us to recognize that transformational change in a positive manner can be achieved. That we release all of the negative thoughts. That's the transcendence part. Leaving behind, Lord, all of the negative. Replacing that negative with positive, with the intentions of achieving a better life. Lord, allow us to be able to overcome some of these barriers and obstacles that we've created in our life, like the self-limiting thinking, or the fact that we feel that we might not be worthy. Help us, if we're feeling good about our lives, to even feel that much better. Allow today to be a great day for us, and tomorrow to be an even better day for us, Lord. If we are suffering for any reason, and you were hiding behind drugs or alcohol, or some other kind of addiction that takes us away from dealing with this moment right now, the present, allow us to be able to release those bonds, those chains that are holding us down, and to just live in the present moment in a higher conscious level of awareness. Allow us to heal the pains that we have because we release them, Lord, and to replace those hurts with loves and gratitude and understanding and wisdom, Lord. And so I release these words to the universe. I know that the universe supports me in these truths and will help to manifest the statements I have just made. And so it is. I say amen. In Jesus' name, I say namaste, because I honor thee. This is the new way, too. You talk about the new normal. I honor you. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back tonight at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time with Dr. Jenny. Let's get to know her better. Let's get to know what we can do to help boost our immune system. Let's let's help ourselves to learn how to have a stronger and more positive mind, body, and soul with Dr. Jenny Alexander. Okay? And tomorrow, join me. I'm trying hard to get it at about 6:45. So I just got to adjust my own little schedule. Getting up at 4 instead of 3 it makes a difference in my life. And I just got to get my deal on so that I'm starting when it's dark, because I like to do that. And then we can truly watch the sun coming up. Beautiful morning. I want you to have a beautiful morning. I'll take another quick look at the comments here. If we're not friends, remember Stephen Smith SRQ. Come and join me. Let's get to know each other. Let's see. Okay, Devin, don't even sweat the fact that I got good or bad information, man. I've got good information, and our reality is always only what we want to believe, okay? That's the fact of the matter. But I do believe somebody that's got a chemistry background is naturopath of the year, that the doctors bring in to teach about homeopathic and alternative medicine. Yeah, I believe that stuff, okay? She is a nutritionist as well, so I'm not really sweating that. Don't worry about me on that. I got it. I have a great conversation for our town hall on Friday. Please don't miss that, folks. That's going to be, I haven't figured the time, but it's going to be in the later afternoon or early evening. I appreciate you looking out for me, Devin. I appreciate that. Absolutely. 9 times out of 10, I'm either talking from my experience, or I am talking because I researched the topic of what I do, because I don't want to give bad information. Period. That's why I do the research that I do before I ever talk about some things, all right? So thank you. I appreciate Adam. Welcome. All the way from, we got UK covered here. We've got India covered. Happy Earth Day. And yes, by the way, thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me of that, VJ. It is Earth Day today. Let's honor our planet. Get out into nature today and enjoy the beautiful planet that we have that's now getting a break because of the virus. If that isn't a positive, I don't know what is. Ruben, he's working on something right now. Adam's growing up, surrounding himself with good and bad people. It happens. I certainly surrounded myself with bad people. Surround yourself with the people you want to be like. Your life will change drastically and you'll learn and grow. So I want to thank everybody. Thank you so very much for all. Oh my gosh, there's tons of stuff. Happy birthday, planet. We love you. Let's have a great day. Let's celebrate Mother Nature today. Get out. Just take a walk if you can't. Depends on your social, distancing, or not even that, but maybe stay at home guidelines or even laws in some countries. Can't stop you from going out into your yard. Dig up a little bit of dirt. Treat your plants really nicely. Trim them up a little bit. Give them some water. Sweet. Have an excellent day. This is Stephen Smith. That's who I am. I'm signing off from Sarasota right now. We'll see you tonight, or catch the replay. Remember to go to our website. Remember to go to subscribe to our YouTube channels, and we will see you soon. God bless you. Let's have an exceptional day. This is Stephen Smith, and I am signing off from Sarasota, Florida. Thank you for joining me, and have an exceptional day.